following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, I want to talk a little bit about things that have to do with our everyday life, like life expectancy. You know, how long do you expect to live? All right. In the old Bible, it said, "In man's years shall be 120." Okay. Well, let's have a look. See where we're at. In the USA, we rank 54th. So we've said this many times. We rank 54th in the world of the industrialized nations. There's 53 other nations whose peoples live longer than we do. Let's see here. Our life expectancy is 75. In the Philippines, it's 71. And let's see here, Australia, it's 82.9. And in New Zealand, it's 82.3. In Japan, it's 84.7. And let's see here, Canada, it's 84. China, it's 76. UK, which is England, let's see here, Scotland and Ireland is 81. And then Russia is 72. And we beat Russia by about three years. South Africa is 63. And then, let's see here, Mexico is 77. Italy is 83. And, you know, I'll have more in a few days, but the one that lives the longest right now are the Hunzas. It's a community up in the Himalayan mountains near the Gilgit Glacier. Okay. So the Hunzas live to be 120. They live longer than that, but that's their life expectancy is 120. Some of them live to be 160 and so forth. And so there's a huge differential between 71 in the Philippines and 120 in Hunza. Okay. And this is not a genetic thing, it's a dietary thing. And, of course, in the Himalayan mountains up where the Hunzas are, they have so many volcanoes and glaciers and everything, lots of minerals. So I'll point my finger there. And then, and we talked about this a little bit for the last couple of days, when you look at the diseases that we treat in the United States, treat the symptoms and not cure, not prevent or cure, arthritis is one of our most expensive ones. $626.8 billion a year just to pay for treating the symptoms of arthritis, not to prevent or to cure it. Okay. And so we have, of course, the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. We have the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, which has the core of the 90 essential nutrients in it. MSM for sources of sulfur to help rebuild cartilage and ligaments and tendons and connective tissue. And then I thought, you know, is osteoporosis included in that arthritis? Because arthritis, they're typically talking about joints. Okay, so let's look at osteoporosis, which affects the entire bone, okay, not just the joints. And they say just treating osteoporosis, diagnosed osteoporosis, there's 3 countries. It was the only study I could find, USA, Canada, and Europe. And combined, the 3 Europe, which has many countries, including Italy and Spain and UK and so forth, and the USA and Canada, combined, those 3 units, if you will, spend $6,500 billion US dollars a year just to treat the symptoms of osteoporosis, not to prevent it or cure it. $6,500 billion US dollars per year, just to prevent symptoms of, or not prevent the symptoms, but to treat the symptoms of osteoporosis. So you add that up, okay? 6,500 billion plus arthritis at 626.8 billion. We're looking at more than 7 billion, okay? More than $7 billion a year we're spending for treating the symptoms of arthritis and osteoporosis. $7 billion a year, U.S. dollars. Okay? 7,000 billion. 7,000 billion a year. Holy moly. I mean, who can comprehend those kind of numbers? And this is why the medical system makes so much money. The worst possible thing for health and health care was health insurance. It was a good thing for the doctors, but for the patient, it's not good because the patient doesn't feel bad about the insurance paying for treating the symptoms. They're just glad to get the relief. And then, of course, the doctors don't feel guilty about charging so much for just treating symptoms because insurance pays. And so when you look at the country that has the least problems, Hunza, okay, they don't have any health insurance. Well, there you go. And so that's why they live the longest, because they don't have any health insurance, and everybody's doing the best they can do. And don't forget that book, Immortality. It goes into the longest-lived cultures on Earth, including the Hunza, what it is they do and what it is they don't do. And we spent 5 years kind of visiting around and looking at what they did, what they avoided, what they proactively went after and did, what their diets were. And it's all in the book called Immortality. And that book is slowly picking up some steam. And because, people, you hit that middle age, you hit 40, 50, 60, and you start getting all these aches and pains, and suddenly now you're on 4 prescription drugs, you're seeing 8 doctors, and so forth. He says, there's got to be a better way. Well, there is a better way, and we'll show you after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity Knife Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. And then, we need to get down to brass tacks here. What do we do to prevent these diseases? What do we do to reverse these diseases like arthritis and osteoporosis? There's, we have programs for over 600 different diseases. Right now we're just talking about arthritis and osteoporosis. And so, I've been on the 90 essential nutrients for 75 years. I'm not on any prescription drugs. I don't have any arthritis. I don't have any osteoporosis. I have all my own teeth except one which was knocked out in a fight, and so forth. And most people think I'm in my 50s when they look at me because I have very good skin. I don't have any significant amounts of any white or gray or silver hair. And so what's going on here? Well, I take 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month, full dose of everything twice a day. It contains 215 nutrients, including the core of the 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And then I also take 3 of our Ultimate Daily Classic tablets twice a day. That's to prevent high blood pressure and produce healthy blood flow through even blocked arteries in the brain and the heart and the kidneys and so on. And then I also take the Sweeties. I take 3 of those twice a day. I don't have diabetes or low blood sugar or anything like that, but I take them so they don't get those problems. And so I just don't have any blood sugar issues. And then, of course, I take the collagen peptides, a scoop of that in my morning drink, a scoop of that in the evening drink. The MSM, again, to help build cartilage and bone matrix and the the bone marrow to help me with my immune system and all that kind of stuff. I've been doing it for 75 years. And so, and I have to pay for all my own products here. The company doesn't give them to me. I set it up so I have to pay for my own products. The company does not pay me a check for my efforts and so forth. I make my living by selling books and CDs and DVDs, and information. And so it's one of those things where I wanted people to say, well, how come you don't have the company pay you? Well, I didn't want people to think that I'm like a medical doctor who, because you have insurance and they run the bill up and put you on 20 different drugs and all these treatments and scans and so forth, because they don't feel bad or feel guilty because insurance is paying for it. And so I didn't want to get into that thing. And so I wanted everybody to know that, hey, I'm taking what I'm recommending for them, and I have to pay for it like they do. And on my books, if you buy 10 of any single title, if you buy 10 of any single title, you get a huge discount. And so you can sell them one at a time to other people at the regular price and make a little bit of money to help you grow your longevity business. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Lipitor, statin drug commonly prescribed to lower cholesterol, increases risk of type 2 diabetes. They say many people will continue to use statins because doctors prescribe them to prevent heart disease. CDC reports that over half of U.S. adults, that's 54.5% or 47 million, who could benefit from cholesterol medicine are currently using statins like Pfizer's Lipitor. Unfortunately, many people with diabetes accept the recommendation of the American Heart Association and fill their prescriptions for statins without examining or explaining the negative side effects. Lipitor is one of the most commonly prescribed cholesterol-lowering drugs. Several years ago, Lipitor was heavily criticized because of its potential risks, and they go on to say that some of the side effects of Lipitor include abdominal pain, bloating, diarrhea, digestive health issues, feeling of having pins and needles in your body like peripheral neuropathies, headaches, joint pain, liver problems, memory loss, nausea, and rashes. So, yeah, get you some Lipitor going on.
Yeah, the memory loss is called Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease did not occur until they came out with those cholesterol-lowering drugs. And so you just have to remember the significant portion of the white matter of your brain is cholesterol. That's why I tell people eat 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolks so you get that cholesterol. And you have to make sure you're eating a little bit of red meat. Nothing like bacon or ham, because they have chemicals in them. But, you have to do what's right here to give your body what it needs, including cholesterol is an essential nutrient. I'll say it. Cholesterol is an essential nutrient. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Continue to call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and IF Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. Do we have Shar yet, Doug? Okay, Shar, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Yes, yay. Okay. Let's see here. How much seaweed do you eat, Charmaine?
I think those soft serve ice creams are made out of seaweed. I'm not sure, right?
Okay, let's talk about Ocean's Gold. Do you use Ocean's Gold for thyroid?
Sometimes, yeah. I take it sometimes.
Okay, that has a lot of seaweed in it.
Okay.
What about Z-Radical? Do you use Z-Radical?
I take fucoid Z every day.
Okay, which is the capsule form of Z radical, and it's made from seaweed.
Okay, yep, I take that.
So you're eating a lot of seaweed.
I guess I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Now,
don't
the reason
think
why
about it that way, but yeah.
Yeah, but see, the reason why we like seaweed is because the seaweed contains the minerals from the oceans, and and this is one of the reasons why the Japanese live longer than other people. Okay, because they eat a lot of seaweed. Okay, how much seaweed do the Russians eat? None. Okay.
Well, unless they're taking our stuff, right? They could be.
I'm sure there's a few Russians.
We do have a business in Russia. I know we do.
Yeah, no, we have some business in Russia. We also have business in the Ukraine, and it's amazing. It's still going on with all the war going on there. It's amazing. We still get significant orders from the Ukraine. So that's interesting that they're kind of aware. Okay, and of course, when you look at diseases like thyroid issues, the people who eat seaweed tend not to get thyroid issues because thyroid requires a lot of minerals, including probably about, I'd say the thyroid requires 60 minerals just like every other tissue in your body, okay, including iodine. Everybody knew about iodine, so they had iodized salt way back when. But the people who were making the money way back when were the ones who were boiling seawater and steaming off the water, and all of the minerals that were in the seawater, it got into this stuff. And so that's why we have the pink Himalayan salt. And so the pink Himalayan salt, the minerals, a lot of those minerals came from seaweed, okay? And when you boil off the water and the seaweed, the plant material goes away, and you have just the salt and the minerals left. Sodium chloride is only a small part of our ocean. Let's see here, our the plant pink Himalayan salt. Okay, and pink Himalayan salt is a representative of all the minerals in the ocean, and so and this is why people used to say, "Oh, he's a wonderful person," or "She's a wonderful person." They're the salt of the earth, because salt was the first supplement that people consciously knew about that they would supplement with to get rid of goiter. They would take salt to get rid of all kinds of diseases, including arthritis and osteoporosis. We're talking thousands of years ago. They knew that. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the website, www.drjwallach.com. There's my books and CDs and DVDs. And, again, it's one of those things where you have to be consciously, proactively doing what's necessary to give your body everything it needs, okay? And for kids, I like the Kids Toddy. There's 23 nutrients in it, and I think of the 23, 19 are vitamins and amino acids, just a handful are minerals. And so that's why you got to take the Cherry Mints with it. Use the same dosage pattern, which is on the back label of the bottle of, let's see here, of Kids Toddy. And then you also want to make sure they're getting one EFA in the morning and one EFA plus in the evening. That covers the waterfront when it comes to nutrients for kids. And we don't want babies with asthma and that kind of stuff. Don't forget the pink Himalayan salt on their sweet potatoes and their eggs and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see here. Doug, what pearls of wisdom? Well, you've got pearls of wisdom. How about let's go to some callers.
All right, let's head to Canada. And Marina, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Dr.
Okay,
Wallach.
Marina.
Thank you for taking my call. Hello.
Hi. Yes, Marina, you're on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. My daughter has a problem. They've diagnosed her with a tumor on her brain, and here are the symptoms. The symptoms are this: it started off with a roaring of water in her ear, and it never ever went away, and it started just before COVID, so she got kind of put on the back burner until just lately. And her symptoms are the roaring in the ear, falling down. It's almost like vertigo. She has numbness in her legs. She can't stand up. She has a severe migraine headache with it, and just can't function.
Okay, how old is she?
She's 48.
And how much does she weigh?
She weighs 200 pounds, and she is 5'9" and 3/4.
Okay. So 5'9" for a girl. I'd like to see her maybe weigh 170, so she might be 30 pounds overweight. Charmaine, what's going on here?
Well,
Hello?
she's got a tumor in her brain. She's got...
Okay, well, stop. Let's just look at the symptoms first. She's got ringing in the ears, buzzing and roaring in the ears. She's got dizziness, vertigo.
So it could be osteoporosis of the skull.
Duh.
Well,
yeah.
It could be, but she needs to find out.
Yeah, well, she needs to get another opinion from another neurologist. I'd go to a medical school, and in Canada, and have her get another opinion, okay? And but in the meantime, what would you give her to deal with osteoporosis of the skull, other than have her get the book? It's All in Your Head, www.drjwallach.com. Get the book, It's All in Your Head. Let me ask you one more question here before Shar gives you a program. Has your daughter had any trouble swallowing, or has her voice changed?
No, that hasn't. But Dr. Wallen, can I give you what they said she had?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say it, but it's SEVDOTUMERCEREBRI. That's what they say she has.
Okay. Okay. Doug, can you help me out here? Hang on here, Marina.
Yeah.
Let me know what she said, Doug. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go back to Canada and Marina, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Is that an abbreviation, SEVD? I understand the tumor, I understand the cerebrum, but I don't know what SEVD is unless it's an abbreviation of something. Okay.
Well, they first of all, I just don't know how to say the words. First of all, they called it IDIOPATHIC intracanal hypertension. That's what they called it the first time.
Okay.
Or this
When
other
they start changing the names and all this, and they really don't have any clue what's going on here. I believe she's got osteoporosis of the skull, but get it clarified what all those words mean. Okay. I'm just hearing a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Okay. And so I need to know what exactly they're talking about. What part of the brain is involved? What's the pathology, and so forth. And so, but in the meantime, we need to understand that she's got most of her symptoms you're describing. Tinnitus, ringing in the ears, is a squeezing of the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve when you have osteoporosis of the skull. The dizziness, vertigo, is squeezing of the vestibular branch of the eighth cranial nerve, okay, by osteoporosis of the skull. And so a lot of times doctors just make up stuff. If they don't know what it is, they say, oh, they got a tumor, because they don't know why they have all these symptoms. Okay, and I believe she's got osteoporosis of the skull. And she may have a tumor, but I don't hear that. I don't know what those abbreviations mean. So if somebody needs to find out what those abbreviations mean by talking to the doctor, say, tell me what these abbreviations are. In the meantime, what would you give this girl, Charmaine?
Well, I would assume that that's what it is, and I would get her on, well, first of all, she needs to get on a gluten-free diet. Very important. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then, to save her money, I'd get her on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy bone and joint pack, because if it's osteoporosis of the skull, she needs to add to it collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z. Here we go with the seaweed again.
D3.
And I would get her on some extra Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption. And those things, if that's what's wrong with her, what you and I both think, that will take care of her problem.
Yeah, but we need to make sure that there's nothing else going on there. So that I'd go to the medical school. There's lots of great medical schools in Canada, and you don't have to redo all the tests. Just get copies of the tests and go and say, what does all this mean? Okay, what does this say? Okay, and so we're on every day, Monday through Friday. So give us a call. We'll walk you through it. But in the meantime, Char gave you a great program to start. You cannot lose by having her take this program, and many of these symptoms will go away very quickly if Char and I are correct. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California, and Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Michael, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Oh, yeah, I had a girlfriend call me up this morning and tell me to call you because she's at work, and she has a swelling knee, her problem.
Okay, could be arthritis, could be osteoporosis, could be both. Do we have any weight? Do we no age, height, anything like that?
Yeah, we got all that. 57 years, 5 feet, and 140 pounds.
Okay. And, Char, what would you do for somebody who has trouble with the knee, pain in the knee?
Well, I would put first of all, she can put the CM cream on it topically with some, what am I thinking? The oil in it, trauma oil in it. Put trauma oil in the CM cream and put it on topically, and that should take the swelling down and stop the pain. And but I would get her on at least one and maybe 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and add the collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption.